All right, intro started. Ruby's back, everybody. Yay. I'm looking up lights. And we're reacting. Sorry, my intro is completely off base today because I'm slightly hungover, too much to drink last night, and I pretty much woke up at like 3 p.m. And, you know, I had people waiting for me because we were supposed to watch RWBY together, but I fucked up. Woke up late. Anyway, say hello, everyone.
What's the plan, Luca?
I would say try not to die, but I almost failed that plan. I almost failed RWBY's plan, guys. I almost died last night while drinking.
Oh, dang.
I'm leukemia. I'm the other Luke, and I am also and I'm also going to die soon because I just bought an entire cookie cake.
Oh, jeez.
Cookie cake just for myself.
But you ate it?
To God, I make it through to see the end of Fat Man. It's volume 5 review.
Oh yeah,
It's cold and rainy over here. So
are we going to give him trouble for the fact that he did not finish his review before Volume 6 started airing?
No. It seemed like Patreon. He said that it was because of like rendering issue with whatever device he was using.
Oh, okay.
Like, with whatever OBS or some shit.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. OBS to be
for the whole thing because I have to go to work.
Yeah, it wasn't rendered properly apparently in the note he left this morning.
Okay. All right.
Said it will probably be up Sunday, most likely.
Okay.
So, all right. Got that to look forward to. Plus.
All right.
Grading, you said you had some shit to say before we started?
I have no expectations for this. That's the only thing I have to say.
Okay.
All I hear is it's better than last volume, which it's okay, it's decent.
Yeah, I haven't.
Better than last volume, in which everything was rock bottom.
Yeah, I haven't checked any of the chat, so I have a little bit of hope because that not the Adam Short. I didn't like the Adam Short. The teaser they released, I thought that made it look a little promising. Barring that stupid line that Oscar said at the end, that line made me want to hurt myself. I was just like, why? Like, Oscar, you've been with this group for like a month. You are the last person that should be saying that shit. Like, you got to earn your badges, dude.
I couldn't even take it serious from the beginning to end.
I gave up on it after Kara gave one of the worst delivered lines, like this terrible line delivery.
Yeah.
Isn't she like the better one of the bunch? Like she's actually good one.
She's probably the best written of the four, I would say. She's also the most consistently written of the four.
Of the bunch.
Yeah. I mean, they've all got their moments. I think Aaron's got the least amount of moments, especially that speech that she had. Just the delivery.
I don't think Aaron has any good moments. I can't remember.
Yeah, and she's the one that tried to go professional.
Yeah. I don't want to talk too much shit about the voice acting or anything like that because I don't want to get mass thumbs down. People were angry at me over the Adam videos, but I mean it's whatever. Yeah,
I didn't see that comment.
Yeah, I got some flack from that.
Did they say anything about me?
No, it was just it's just the general you're a hater, da. It's like I don't care, but you know, yeah. Anyways, all right, are we ready to start the episode?
Wait, hang on. Let me just say this.
I am.
Guys, if you're gonna make hate comments, please make them funny at least.
Yeah.
Make them shit like one time I saw like one time in a comic top one was kill yourself, faggot, and that was.
Oh no, it wasn't that levels of bad. It was just general. I mean, actually, it wasn't even comments people were leaving. It was just thumbs down. I got a couple of messages on Facebook about it saying like, yeah, your video kind of sucked, dude. And it's like, all right, well, that's your opinion. It's whatever. Anyways, are we ready to start the episode?
Give me one, try to make it so that it's long enough that you're able to contradict your original point. Kind of like RWBY.
Jeez. All right, so are we ready to start the episode?
Yes.
Yes.
All righty. 3, 2, 1, play.
Rooster Teeth.
All righty. 3, 2, 1, play.
Rooster Teeth. Tree.
Look at the snow.
Look at that frame rate.
That frame rate's not that bad.
This is because of
That's a little quiet on my end.
I'm not sure if it's just having this like.
Oh, we're all waiting on the train?
Oh, neat.
Okay, alright.
Now who's next?
Wow, new mistake there.
Why do you stand like that?
Oh my god, this is no time for banter. You're...
Incoming!
I mean, at least they're communicating.
Oh, yeah, at least they're using team attacks. I'm so happy.
Good to see you're not lucky. What a fucking...
Oh, okay, I was happy, and then I saw, these guys.
Oh man, Sea Ranger. Delete.
Orange.
Okay, that was a good shot.
I would never call it Ranger. It's orange.
I thought it was Junior.
Wow, we're like seeing everything from the trailer.
See, that move would have been so much better if that animation was a little quicker, because that felt a little sluggish.
Yeah.
Damn it, Weiss.
Oh,
Stop being a...
damn
Yeah, that. I mean, neat, but that animation,
turned
nah.
his back on us. He just
Oh,
Step away from my throne. We have work to do.
We? Everyone knows what you did. You abandoned your brothers at Haven.
At least they're acknowledging that.
Step
are we gonna steam without the
away
mask?
from my...
We are not taking orders from you anymore. We heard you folded the moment you got sass from the Belladonna girl. I guess she's got more control over you than you.
Okay, I was gonna say savage, but then Adam just fucks everybody.
See it?
Got sass from the Belladonna girl. Okay.
At least they're acknowledging that in Volume 5 he was a bitch boy.
Slaughtered.
the
Fucking
Belladonna
bullshit.
girl. Blake.
That's what happens when fodder
Ah,
doesn't
this
know its
stupid
place.
chair.
Oh, that poor chair.
So uncomfortable for me.
It was just one day away from retirement.
The other spear.
Oh shit, that did not help.
Argus.
It's been 2 weeks.
I
Oh,
wanted
so now we're...
The official
Where's
report
Shion's on
to
there?
destroy Mistral's CCT tower.
the chair didn't have
supported
She
by
owns-
Belladonna
it's weeks away from
Faunus
here.
militia group from the
Why is this
Nile.
volume so shitty?
Many
Exposition.
students coincidentally visiting the head.
Great exposition.
Lend some assistance. Unfortunately, Leonardo Lionheart lost his life while trying to defend his school. And those responsible
What?
for organizing the
Is
attack.
this like what the official news is?
As I'm sure you can guess, there's a lot more to this report than I'm willing to say in this letter. But for now, what I'm trying to say is that we're on our way to Atlas, James. There's a good chance we'll get there.
Oh, okay, he's writing a letter to Ironwood. Okay.
In case we
It's probably a
don't,
smart idea considering, the
I need
border's
you to
closed and all
know
that.
We're bringing a lot more
Yeah.
than bad news with us. See you soon, Crow.
Bringing a relic. Which is
We're also
even more
bringing
bad
bad
news.
news with us, but
Standing! It's almost time!
Yeah, okay, I have to agree with you guys. That transition was kind of weird because we started off on the train, but now we're here.
Yeah.
why?
This is the sneak peek that they released earlier
What an
on
absolute waste
IGN.
of
What did you get me?
You'll have to wait and see. No fair!
Why is he... Never
Can't
mind.
believe we're taking the train to Argus! Beautiful northern coastline. You think it's too early for beach season?
Northern. Really?
Yeah, I have to give them props because they're. I have to.
In the north.
Was that a chibi reference right there?
But I don't think you appreciate the
I don't know.
The beach ball things. I remember they had a beach episode, like a literal beach episode.
Leave
For a
as.
second. I promise.
No one's gotta be worried with us around.
Oh,
And
Where's Blake, though?
our-
Did Blake
Why,
leave her
DW,
side?
of course.
Guys,
The Argus
Team Ruby
Limited's
didn't leave her
very
side,
own
but
hunter.
Blake is gone.
We'll be keeping
What are they talking
everyone
about?
safe
We have a
as
stray
you pass
cat
through
missing.
Great territory.
But for a generous tip, we can make sure your passenger car gets
oh, they're
extra
like supposed to
special
guard the
attention
train
should things
from Graham or
get
something.
dangerous.
I got a tip for you.
Dude.
Buzz off.
And they're hitting on children.
Looks like Mistral's really scraping the bottom of the
Why?
barrel.
I have to say that I
fucking doing.
I have to say I enjoy the little emoting thing, or not emoting, but the expressions they were doing in the background, because it's been a while since they've done anything like that with these characters.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
Come on, dummy.
Yeah, I want to see like a story about these two, because these two guys seem like a comedy duo.
You know,
They do.
They hit on children though, so no.
I'm excited. I hope they're like Mr. Staten from Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Mr. Satan.
so you kids
They
ready to
couldn't
go?
come close.
It's just a cheap trick.
Yep, just waiting on Blake, as usual.
Oh, Blake
Still don't
doing.
feel like you
Blake and
deserve the
Ilya.
freedom you and your family granted
Wait, so
me.
Ilya gets a
Well,
costume
you're going to
change,
have
but
to
no
get
one
over it,
else?
Ilya. Saving Haven had a huge impact on how far
Why
we've
does
seen
Ilya
in
get a fucking
It's up
costume
to you all
change?
to take the
I mean, it's
progress
just
and keep
casual
running with
clothing.
it.
That's a big of a deal.
Why?
I've been a failure.
Why?
Your
Guys,
father's
guys,
starting up a
Ilya
new
stole
movement.
Blake's butt.
I've got more
Look at it.
faith than ever
She
before.
didn't have a butt back in Volume 5. Now suddenly she has one.
Thank you,
Wait, she
Blake,
does?
for
Yeah.
everything.
Her diminished glutes are
I
gone.
wish she didn't have
Her
to
diminished glutes are gone.
Whoa.
I know.
Oh yeah, she does have
We're
some
going to track down the people
ass.
responsible for the attack on Haven and
Some.
the fall of Beacon. Always trying to save the world.
I'm definitely gonna need to
And then
rewatch
you
this
look at
episode
Blake.
because this volume I can't even hear
Your
what the fuck they're
parents
saying.
already sold it off, but where's
Why are you still wearing that? You're going north.
I mean, at least she has a jacket unlike everyone else. But
He definitely.
Oh, hey, Neptune.
We almost missed this.
Yeah,
Holy
but
shit.
It's not a jacket you could button up.
Hey, Blake.
So therefore, it's
Would
like
you hurry
completely
up?
fucking
Never
moot.
mind you, we have
Guys, can we take a minute to appreciate that Neptune's back?
I didn't know
Yeah.
Ilya was in
I genuinely miss
why
Neptune.
didn't he show up
I'll
last
give you two a
volume?
moment. Hey, almost didn't see you there.
Oh jeez, he's gonna go hit on Ilya. Little do you know, buddy.
Figure it out.
She's a lesbian. Sorry, bud.
You're really going to vacuo.
That's right. Seeing you reunited with the rest of Team RWBY really made
Guess
me
he's
realize
not interested
something.
in Weiss anymore
I'm
then.
like the worst
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
team
they
leader
kind of broke
ever.
the whole thing off
Me
at
and the boys were cool
volume
with a little
2.
hiatus, but we gotta make
Well,
up
they're
for lost
finally
time.
admitting that Sun
Shade
is a
Academy's
terrible
not dealing with
leader.
any problems like Haven right now. Plus, that means I can show the guys
Yeah,
around my
I mean he's
stomping
never
grounds.
around. He's
I
he's
have to
literally like
admit,
Goku. He's never
I think I was
around.
kind of getting used to
Oh
it.
wait, I thought he was
I
from,
go where I'm
I thought he
What
was
the-
from like fucking.
what was that?
You don't need me anymore.
He's from Vacuo, but he goes to school at Haven. He was
Well,
like
when
a
you say it like
transfer
that, it
student
sounds
or
sad.
something.
Yeah, he was originally in. I think it was.
Despite the drama and the fight,
Like it was
Vacuo,
numerous
that's where he originally was
attempts on
from.
my shade.
I had a lot of fun.
I don't think he went to the.
You're what you're supposed
I don't
to
think
do.
he went to Shade Academy. I just think he was born in Vacuo, lived there for a bit, then he moved over to Mistral.
I don't think I'll ever be able
Yeah,
to
but
thank
the rest
you
of
enough.
his team would be in
I'm still,
Haven because
still
that's their
working a
home
lot of
base.
things out.
Why would they
guys,
always have a
guys,
By the
shade?
way,
Guys,
you can
guys,
do
does this count as a ship scene? Because
And
I want to mark
in the
this off
future,
on my Rubingo
Who
card.
knows?
Well,
Real quick, what's going on with Sun's
I've got a
abs? They
feeling
look
you
like
haven't seen the last of
boobs.
me.
What?
They're pushed forward, like in a
certainly
really
hope not.
awkward way. What the heck?
Are you?
Why are they so far? Why was that?
I don't
That
know,
shot was a
man.
little weird.
It feels like I just let her go.
Yeah, put that
It's never
far
about that,
away
Brainiac.
so that we
Besides,
didn't see their
Don't want to
faces.
piss off.
Your leader's
Don't want
back
to piss
and
off the
pardoned for
Bumblebees.
battle.
Wanna put
I've got to
the
focus
fucking
all
character
of my
model.
time
Why
into
does
getting you boys ready
Sun's
for the
abs
wasteland.
get weirder every volume?
Oh god, this song.
Oh yeah, you're. Oh yeah, those.
No. This is not the moment for the song. Okay, good.
Okay, so now we're on the train.
Okay, okay, so
this is
so-
where we're gonna be all volume.
Okay, so the train scene in the beginning was the current time. This is all building back up to that moment. Okay, now it all fits.
I really hope Mascara is actually interesting and not someone I'm gonna hate
Bunk
later.
beds on the
'cause
train.
I wanna like her.
She's either gonna be interesting or they're gonna kill her off. Those are two good, only two good.
Wait, which? Oh, the old lady. Okay. Yeah, I think she's gonna be around for a
Alright,
bit.
girls, I think it's time for an official team exercise. Who wants to play video games?
I mean, if you want me to kick your butt, yeah, sure. Let me grab my scroll.
Okay.
Here, let me help you with that. Blake,
Lesbian!
Oh,
I
quiet.
don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine. We're gonna be fine. It's just gonna be a bit before things are back to normal. But I am glad we're all back together.
Okay, I'm a little annoyed that they're not. That there needed to be more tension than that.
Oh, hey, Uncle Crow. You want to play too?
Kick your butts? Sure.
Oh, his drink.
What was that?
Okay, so this is where the
Exactly what it sounds like.
the not the fancy course, the Sphinx is.
Where did Weiss's scarf
Grab
go?
your weapons.
I don't think she's put it on yet. Oh no, she had it at the station. Yeah, you're right.
Oh wait a minute.
Is it gonna reappear? Because I think I heard somebody say that the scarf disappears. They had seen the premiere in the theater, and they said the scarf like disappears and then reappears.
Oh, please be confident. Please be confident. Oh.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Those things are fucking cool.
Standing there. Do you think you're not gonna attract it?
Okay, he's great. Oh no! I'm actually sad that guy died. Damn.
Yeah, me too. I wanted.
Oh hey, rando dude, you don't care about dying.
Don't let anyone else die.
Don't let anyone else die. That's not a plan.
That's what they're talking about in that line? Are you kidding me?
What the fuck is that?
Oh.
So that's why they. Okay.
That's so upsetting.
One guy. That was so just.
We're being attacked.
Time to be a hero.
Oh, did he just punch it in the mouth?
Okay, alright. This is actually pretty okay.
I'm actually enjoying this.
What are you doing?
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, that's actually pretty smart.
Yeah. There we go.
Good to see that they have.
Okay, so they do have defenses on the train. Okay.
Why aren't those active at all times?
That's a good point.
Is this a setup for a cool toy?
Holy crap!
Oh, that was cool. That was fucking cool.
Oh wait, does its tail have sentience? Does it have?
Oh,
all right.
Oh, it's like the. It's like
that roll was neat. Oh, and they shoot fire.
Oh, that's cool, barrel. Oh, I might be a couple seconds behind you guys. Whatever, fuck it.
How can I help? You can get
Yeah, like Oscar, like dude.
Is it always something? That's a good question, Nora.
Is that?
Okay, he's got the. If any of those Grim like grab him and fly away, like they are fucked.
That's why.
Oh, he's got the relic.
Yeah, he does. Sterns are actually doing a pretty good job. I'm not gonna lie.
Have to lure the Grim to the back. What does it matter if they're dead?
Yeah, like Oscar, dude, you need to get back into the train.
Why does Crow have a stupid scythe at it?
Yeah, why should I care about these characters if they're only meant to die and we're supposed to hate them?
Oh, that. Oh shit. Oh. Oh.
I can mark that off. I can activate Zora. Yes. I can mark that on my Rubingo card.
Damn, like, okay, girl, like, calm down, dude. Jesus. Oh, yeah, it's Ruby. They're not gonna show a dude with his arm ripped off.
How fast is it going? How fast is the fucking train going? Swing speeding away, so his arm should have been ripped clean off.
You bozos had been doing your job instead of shaking down passengers. Maybe we wouldn't be in this.
Please just shut up the turrets.
Trust us. We know what we're doing.
That's it? Just please do it.
Fine. Okay, I'll I'll do it, but only because you said please.
Ask everyone on this train with the guns off and emotions hidden.
Also, you have a white mage, which is the most unstoppable thing.
And nobody fucks with a white mage.
You've never had Jean's help before.
He could amplify your aura.
Yeah.
Are they?
That's a great plan.
Oh, hey, they're using.
So aura is directly tied to semblance.
I'm afraid there's one complication. Grim are also attracted to this.
That would have been good to know earlier.
Are you serious?
Oh, okay, even Crow didn't know that. Oh my god, Ospen.
It doesn't matter right
Ospen,
now.
you suck.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? This is important
Every
shit.
second we're on board this train, we're putting everyone
Yeah,
else
Ruby,
in
that's
danger.
information that would have been important
Get
to
the
know.
passengers to the front cars.
Especially if we're transporting this thing.
We just can't come with you. If we
Yeah,
cut the
that
back
is...
cars with us and the relic on them, we can deal with the Grim. You just make sure the rest of the train makes it safely to Argus.
Oh, are they separating Juniper from the main group? Because I'd be happy with that.
Only if you promise you'll
Is
meet
this
us
a
there.
good? Is this an actual plan? Her explain the plan to other people?
I know, right?
Oh my god! Holy shit! I mean, there's a plan for everything in this.
The hell is that?
Wait, what?
Oh, okay, she's hallucinating Adam.
But why did she see him with a hood, though?
Yeah, that was a weird shot.
Or was he actually there and he just ninja'd away?
No, I don't think she was hallucinating.
Then why did she hallucinate him with the hood? Oh, okay, they're doing it.
Oh, okay. That's neat. That's actually fucking neat. Hey, God damn it, Oscar.
Fruity, but just spinning
Okay.
sight lines.
You know,
Oh, okay, so those are manticores. Okay, so there isn't gonna be a giant one.
you know, maybe Osmond's cane would be more
Well,
useful.
they've already got a giant one, though. They've got the, Chimera thing.
Yeah, the thing. Yeah, okay, so the one, those are manticores, and then the one kind of chilling out in the background is the
Yeah, it's not great.
the
Song's
Saints.
not great. How do you feel about the song, Luca?
I honestly, I can barely hear it, so I can't really say. I'm gonna have to rewatch the episode, like I said. Why do they give Big Crow so much?
God, that piano sound, not great.
I mean, I like that a Grimm's actually intimidating, but I don't want it at the expense of Crow.
Unless they're gonna pin it, and then hopefully they'll kill it. Then I will
Like if they would at least
They're
make,
actually using teamwork to do stuff.
if they would at least like, you know, state that the poison has like effect, still has like permanent effects on him, then I could believe why Crow is constantly like just getting his ass kicked.
Oh, wow. They're actually using
Oh, okay, that was
strategy.
cool. I'm liking this. Double sight.
Screen is kind of weird.
Oh, not that one.
Okay, that was awesome. Oh!
I just.
Oh, okay, he took out the tracks. Okay.
Alright, they
Alright, so like, oh, fuck you, I'm gonna derail your train, bitch!
Alright.
You're lucky that the train remained upright most of that time.
Okay, yeah,
It
that's
did
about
not
over.
flip over completely, or else we would have been squished.
Yeah.
Still alive.
What?
That sure was a close one, huh?
Okay, I don't like her voice.
I don't either. Alright, and here's the intro, my favorite one.
Oh yeah.
kidding. I hate it. Look at this backdrop. There's nothing.
I would like to hear it. Thank you.
There's nothing. Oh my god, there's nothing. I don't immediately. Okay, I hate this shot. Why? You know, why is?
Okay, so
why is
that's definitely implying that she's going to be a Silver Eye expert or a Silver Eye warrior herself. Whoa, what the fuck is that?
Well, oh,
wait, those are Cinder's arms.
Dying. Oh, hey, look, it's obviously not Cinder.
Oh, okay. Whoa, what the hell? Okay, the lighting on that is terrible.
It's a self-insert. And okay.
That head figure is not Neo.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely need to re-listen to that intro. I like the visuals. The visuals.
I hate the fucking visuals because fucking dad pin. Like the like nothing backgrounds.
This intro gave us autistic screaming Salem, so that makes it the best episode.
Yes.
I like it more than four. Well, I'm gonna need to re-listen to the song because I could barely hear the song. Yeah, the intro isn't that bad to me. I mean, the only gripe I have is that one scene where it's like pitch black. You don't even see what's going on. It's like, okay, well, what's the point? Because I can't see what's going on exactly.
Thanks, Grinning.
Oh, God.
Thanks for showing me that.
Fucking Salem face. Check the chat.
I one like immediately after the mid-media res right when they're going into like the Adam retaking the throne scene.
Y'all, I'm gonna have to say goodbye. I have to go to work, so.
Okay, later, bro.
All right.
Yeah. Goodbye.
All right,
yeah, thanks for joining us.
I'm actually genuinely surprised by this one. There's actually some decent moments in this, like Ruby having a plan and then taking down an enemy that's been strapped down.
Please, lower your voice, please.
Yeah.
An enemy that they have strapped down onto the ground. They do that, and then they immediately try to kill it instead of posing on top of it.
How long do you think they'll keep this going?
Maybe end of episode 3.
I mean,
this episode was okay.
Yeah, this was much better than Volume 5's episode 1, and a lot better than Volume 4's episode 1.
It's really
I gotta say, Sun's abs have gotten even weirder.
Yeah, that did look a little odd. It was nice that they at least, had them for the send-off. They didn't just, write them completely off the show. It's just like, yeah, we got to go back, handle things elsewhere while everybody else is going to Atlas and all that jazz.
Also, what the fuck? Why Neptune cameo? Why not one of the other two?
Well, Neptune was the most important of
the other two guys there. And aren't they from Mistral? Like, I'm pretty sure they're all, like, the teams, like, from Academy.
Neptune, Scarlet, and Sage are all from Mistral. Sun is originally from Vacuo.
Yeah, but they're all Haven boys.
I can honestly say I don't expect this to be good, but I'm hoping that it's at least entertaining.
I will say that this episode was definitely a good start overall for me. The animation was really good. Yeah, I said it. The animation was really good. And we had a lot of cool moments with the fighting, and Crow's Scythe was actually useful as opposed to all the times it was just a plot convenience or whatever. Like when he saved Ironwood back in Volume 3, like he didn't really need to turn it into a scythe. In fact, I think he would have been better off just keeping it as a sword when he was swinging. Because I remember in Fatman's video, like he pointed out that if you swing a scythe forward, you're actually losing length. With a sword, the length grows. Basically, you have more reach with the sword than the scythe.
This episode actually did. I'm actually interested to see where they're going with Osmond now.
You mean
somehow
barring withholding information?
That he's possessing a little child.
Can he? What's he gonna pull out of his ass to explain this one?
Well, I mean, I'm trying. It's either a ding on the writing, or they intentionally made Ozpin like withhold that information, because it would have been really nice to know that Grimm are attracted to relics, because not even fucking Crow knew that. Like, what the fuck, Ozpin?
Why did Crow not know that? Like, it's astounding.
Ozpin didn't tell him, apparently.
Most of the other information I understood because he gave it to, like, at least gave it to, like, his trusted circle. But he didn't give this tiny detail to them.
Well, I mean, it's a thing.
And the thing, Yang got into a big fuss over that, but
yeah, and then he immediately is like, "Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that Grimm are attracted to the relics." And then Ruby's like, "It doesn't matter." Like, yeah, it does. My child, yes, it does matter.
Wait, maybe he got a message from Miles, a la telepathy, that said that. That's now a rule.
Hang on, gang. The great masters are giving me a message. Oh, apparently the relics attract Grimm. Sorry. Should have mentioned that earlier.
Wait a minute.
I think I just realized now, too, the whole, like, gods thing. Are those fucking Miles and Carrie, or are they supposed to represent Monty and Miles?
I think the two gods, I don't think that was part of Monty's original thing.
It definitely was not.
I think the only thing Monty had going, I think originally it was the relics, but he wanted them to be like actual beings, so he created the maidens, and then Miles and Carrie just added both of them plus the two gods. They should have just stuck with the maidens, honestly.
Oh yeah, Luca, you weren't here when I said this, but if it turns out that Salem had that old lady's silver eyes ripped out, then that would probably make it the best.
Okay.
If she's a silver-eyed warrior that had her eyes ripped out, then yeah, that.
Like she was like a former protege of like Ozpin.
I wouldn't say a former protege of Ozpin. That's too far a stretch.
No, that's not what I said. I said that if she was like a silver-eyed warrior that had her eyes ripped out, and that's how she sees now, then this volume will have my full investment.
That would be neat. But yeah, I mean,
yeah, because why else have those like fucking like weird glasses things?
Yeah, and I will also say that based on the intro. Oh yeah. So we can also safely say that she is not the Winter Maiden, because that intro definitely implied that she's a silver-eyed warrior, and she's going to be the one to educate Ruby, even though it should have been fucking Ozpin, since he seems to know. Well, then again, he withholds information, so I fucking give up on Ozpin. I'm done with him. I'm not saying he's a bad character. I'm just saying he's pissing me off. It's like, come on, dude, stop withholding the shit.
If they go for the whole Ozpin taking over Oscar's consciousness and shit, if they go for that route, making that like a bad thing, and that like, hey, he can do this. Let's move on to the fact like that. Egg can turn people into birds.
How many times?
If they go for the most obvious shit possible, I'll be fine with that. Like the most obvious.
How many times do you think we're gonna cut back to Team Ranger?
Right.
No.
Well, they're all. I mean, they're not separate right now. Oh, you mean Juniper?
Like for Nora, Ren and Nora. If it's just to them, I'd be fine. If it's a John, no, never.
Oh, if you remember in the trailer, they do separate. So it's John, Ren, and Nora. I think John, Ren, and Nora are going to lead the people of the train to somewhere safe and catch up with Ruby. So they'll probably be in and out of the volume, and then they'll focus primarily on the main four girls, Oscar and Crow. Because I feel like this volume we're going to get more answers on. It's going to be the Crow Salem backstory, and we're finally going to get answers on Silver Eyes. I think that's what this volume's going to focus on.
You know what I appreciate.
Oh, so you finish first.
What I appreciate about like Ruby like planning shit out, like, and like, because I forget who like said that who it was in the Tundra who was talking about like how no one in Ruby was like a utilitarian. No one was like figuring out how they could gain gain their semblance to maximum effect and do what and but here they like actually like build upon like ideas like
like the Ren and Sean combining their powers and shit. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, which is just something that I can't not applaud because it's actually like fucking inspired.
Yeah, and it actually felt like the main characters were like trying to take control of the situation, like they had agency. It's like, yes, more of this, please.
Ruby explains her plan.
Yeah, one thing that I'm hoping that they finally drop with Adam is the whole "oh my darling Blake" crap, and just I'm gonna kill you. Look, I'm not here to banter with you. I'm just here to kill you. I'm nothing.
Yeah, like it used to be creepy, but at this point, it would be cringy. It's like, no, just stop. Like you're unhinged, dude. You should be fucking angry.
I didn't find it creepy at all. I just found it weird. Like, nothing really implied they were in a relationship. Like, in fact, he seemed like he wanted nothing to do with her every time we saw them together.
In the trailer, they seemed I got the vibe that they were partners, but I didn't get the vibe that they were, romantically involved. And then, every other subsequent thing, it's like in Volume 3, it's like, my darling, like, what the fuck? That came out of fucking nowhere.
I thought they were master and student. The way Adam was
yeah. That's I think that would have been a better a relationship between the two of them instead of this like my abusive ex-boyfriend bullshit. Like it's a ding on both Blake and Adam because it rubs them the wrong way and it rubs the audience the wrong way if I'm being honest. Because I know a lot of people just don't like Adam because of that. And I mean, yeah, he's a villain. You're not supposed to like him, but and you can still hate to love somebody. In this case, it's just you hate to hate him because he's just a detestable piece of shit.
Try to look for downloads.
But yeah, I want to wrap this up because I woke up late and I've got shit to do today. So
that's probably.
I guess any final thoughts on the episode before I close out?
Yeah. This episode was okay. Like, I'm genuinely interested to see where it's going.
Yeah.
Like, still like RWBY, but
Yeah.
I will say, like, RWBY's, for all the bad shit that RWBY does, it does have my interest.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I've dropped The Walking Dead. Like, I'm fucking done with The Walking Dead. I'm still reading the comics, but the show, I'm done. I just can't. With RWBY, I feel like they're gonna keep me hooked until like the very, very end. I've just invested too much time into the show to just drop it.
Its fan base is too vocal to just ignore it.
Yeah, like
Miles and Carrie, like they've been talking about how they keep on learn from their mistakes and shit. I never believed them until like this moment, like this episode, because it genuinely felt like they like took actual fucking falls to show like RWBY not being a good team leader, no one like using like their powers in a good way, Osmond being a shady dude.
Yeah.
Feels like they actually like finally fucking learned.
Yeah.
And I'm pumped for that. And hopefully like this will be a good season, not like another volume 5.
Yeah.
And Evan?
He already left. Or no, Evan wasn't here. He's been online.
I see his name, but
yeah, I tried inviting him in, but he did not show up. Yeah, again, that's on my part. That's on my bad because I said we. Yeah, I said I would do this at 1, and it's now 5:41 p.m. But that's what happens when you drink too much. Thankfully, today is a Saturday. See, I had to remember what day it was. That's how fucked up I was.
It is freezing outside, and it is pitch black, and fuck, it's all kinds of messed up over here.
Yeah, today's been weird. Like, it started off mildly cloudy, then it got super fucking cloudy. Like, I was thinking, oh shit, we're gonna get rain and whatnot. And then now it's like clear sunny, but now the clouds are rolling back in, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It's been dark all day over here. And you're about to say?
Oh, I was just gonna give my final thoughts on the episode. I like the episode, and to go off of what Luke said, the production for Volume 5 was rushed, and that's why a lot of it was a mess. Because when the first episode of Volume 5 was airing, they were still finishing up the last episode of that volume, so the whole thing wasn't even put together. It hadn't been, proofread, like not revised, just like looked over, quality checked, all that other thing. And so the production is what I think screwed that volume over. Volume 4 showed, like, to me, Volume 4 I think is structurally the best volume, just in terms of its structure, because it started from point A and it got to point B and it told a somewhat competent story. And then I was hoping we would get more of that in Volume 5. And the first episode of Volume 5 gave me that impression because they were setting up the stage for what everybody's going to be doing. Like, all right, here's where everybody's at, here's where they're going. And then up to about episode 6, I was like, okay, you know, I'm okay with this kind of slow pace because I'm expecting them to just kind of save all the fighting and whatnot for the end of the volume. Well, joke's on me because that fight was that climax was the worst. I would say it's worse than Volume 2's climax, where Coco and them show up. Like Volume 5's, even some of the more diehard fans of RWBY admit that like the fight was disappointing. I'm like, even when your most loyal fan base is like saying, yeah, it wasn't the best, then yeah. But I'm with this episode, yeah, I feel like maybe Miles and Carrie have actually learned, and maybe they're communicating like what the point of these scenes are to the animators, so the animators know kind of how to animate it, to put like the proper emotion behind the things. The only gripe in the animation for this one that I had was that Ren and Nora thing, and the only reason I'm even nitpicking on that, which it is a nitpick, the only reason I'm nitpicking on that is because it felt a little sluggish.
Like, wait, since when was Ren strong enough to throw somebody? I thought it
was a flower boy.
Like, isn't he supposed to be all speed and stuff?
I think, okay, well, yeah, okay, that would make sense why it was sluggish, but yeah, still. It should have been Nora swinging Ren. I think that would have been better, like just use him like a boomerang or some shit. I don't know. All right, well, anyways, I'm going to wrap this up, so yeah, we'll do this again next weekend when I'm actually able to upload this video, because, you know, I got to give Rooster Teeth their week or whatever. Actually, yeah, when does the episode air for non-first members? Is it Tuesday?
I think Friday. I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, whenever the episode airs on YouTube, that's when I'll upload this reaction thing. Right. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. Alrighty, folks. So that was our reaction to episode 1 of Volume 6. I'm definitely going to rewatch the episode because the volume, I don't know what happened with the volume on my end. The episode, like, you guys were fine. Like, your volume was fine. It was just for whatever reason the episode was like stupid quiet for me, and I can only hear things, bits and whatnot. So yeah, I'll have to figure out this thing because it's been a minute since I've used XSplit. Anyways, have a look up lights. This has been Greetings Starscream and leukemia, not to be confused with the disease. We shall see you all for the next reaction. Yeah, don't forget to tip.
Don't forget to tip your waitresses.